What's up, guys? I'm going for a morning walk this morning. Gonna walk my neighborhood. I was like, you know what? Let me get out and walk today and stop being lazy. So we're crossing the street. We're just gonna go for a walk down deep into my neighborhood, see if I can do the whole loop this morning and just talk to you guys. But I brought my headphones too, so I have some music to listen to. But we're gonna go for a walk. We're walking. So anyways, guys, you guys wanted me to talk about my son. Okay, so I don't talk about him a lot, and technically he's not really my son. Like, he's not, my DNA is not in him, but like I technically like adopted him, like not like on paperwork or whatever, but when I met his mother, when I started dating his mom, she was pregnant with him, and I was like, okay, so basically he's my son already, you know? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take care of him. I'm gonna raise him. And that's what I did. I took care of him, I raised him, I changed him, I did whatever I had to do. I changed diapers, I fed him with his bottle. I babysat him a lot so his mom could go do whatever she wanted to do. And we had a very, 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 very close bond. I knew him when he was like first born, and then I knew him all the way up until he was like, I still know him technically, but I knew him, like, took care of him, basically saw him like every day because we would talk on Skype. Skype is for the old people. You all probably really, some people, it's still there, so people know about it. And then we would go places, hang out, all of us. And I really honestly wanted to adopt him. I really, truly wanted to adopt him and give him and his mother a good life. But it didn't end up that way. So basically, in the breakup, her mother actually got him in the breakup, and her mother actually is raising him, and I never get to see him. So, that's really the story. There's a lake that's in my neighborhood right there. So I haven't seen him in since 2015. It's been a long time since I've seen him. And honestly, I miss him like crazy because we had a bond that no one could break. People try to break it all the time. Kind of like the bond that me and Jama have. And no one could break it. They tried. People try to be whatever. But when I'm committed to somebody and when I'm I want to help this person, no one can break that bond. There's no way that I'm going to let someone try to come through and steal it or put lies in someone's head when they know the truth. They know the true me. And so I really appreciate that. And so he actually is one of my biggest fans, honestly. He watches all my YouTube stuff. He loves me on TikTok. I would love to bring him on to my YouTube, bring him on so you guys can meet him and talk to him and whatever. But he lives on the other side of Orlando and I don't get to see him that much, but I would love to see him because I haven't seen him since he was 7. And this month, he's actually going to turn 11. And I can't believe that my baby is 11. That is he's so close to being a teenager, and that's just so crazy to think of him as a teenager. So, okay, so we came to another street, and my house is way down there. So, I'm going to keep walking. Actually, I might go this way and then loop around. I might do that. Because people are mowing and making noises. I used to walk this all the time because my best friend Simone, she lived 2 houses down. And then my other best friend that I met when I first moved to Florida and started going to school, well, after Jamie, was Lolly, who threw me out of her car because I wouldn't give her my credit card information. So she threw me out of her car and we're no longer friends. So that's why I always tell you guys, know who your friends are. before you trust somebody, because they might throw you out the car just like they threw me out the car. So, but now we're coming up actually to her old street. She don't live here. No one lives here anymore. I think her mom still owns the house because her mom was a realtor, but I think her brother lives there. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to show you the house out of respect for her mother, because I don't know if they still own it or someone new is in the house. But this was my stopping ground when I was like 18, 19 years old. I'd always walk down here in the middle of the day and like spend the whole night with her, literally, because her mom worked late nights. And so I would like literally go to her house, because her mom literally never wanted me there, because not because her mom didn't like me, because her mom, sorry guys, they're mowing, because her mom knew that her daughter was bad. So that was the reason why her mom never wanted me around her, was because her mom was like, my daughter's bad news, you need to stay away from my daughter, and you know, she'll get you in trouble. And she was right. She got me in trouble. So she was right. And I didn't listen. Sorry if you guys can't hear me. This guy is leaf blowing right now. See him? So I'm gonna try to walk past him. I can't walk that fast. My knee is starting to hurt, actually. It's actually a nice day. See him back there? Leaf blowing. I didn't even know that they were still working with this whole thing that's happening, but I guess they still gotta make money, and technically they're not coming near anybody. Literally, I'm the only one outside. I haven't seen anyone outside right now. So that's good, I guess. I was talking to my sister this morning and I heard a bunch of people, but maybe they were just going for a walk or something and went inside already, because I mean, I was up at like 7 o'clock and I saw people that were outside. I just passed Lolly's old house. It's the same color it was then. We used to hang out on this street all the time and ride the bikes. And then my friend Nemo lived 2 houses down from her. And we literally were hanging out in the time that like Michael Jackson died. Because he died a day before my birthday. I literally was in Texas when that happened, and I remember we went to go see, what movie did we go see? I think we went and saw, oh, my hand was getting tired. We went and saw, what did we watch? I don't even know what movie we watched, but we watched a movie, and when we went into the movie, everything was fine. Me and my brother and my sister-in-law, but they're, you know, whatever. And we watched a movie. Duh, like that's what you do when you go to a movie. And when we came out, everybody was crying and screaming. And I thought there was like another attack or something, because I was like, why is everyone so emotional? And when we were walking by this bar, because I was in San Antonio, Texas. When we walked by this bar, the TV was on super, super loud, and it says the pop star, no, it didn't say pop star. It said the legend Michael Jackson has died at the age of 50. Was just getting ready for his world tour, guys. He was about to do his comeback tour. I forgot what it was called. And I was just like, what the heck? But so then people were like emotional, people were crying, because people were like, I had tickets to go to that tour, and they were sad because like Michael was like their king. Everyone loved Michael and everything like that. And it just was sad. It was just really sad to see people who like you wouldn't think would know about music, knew about Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson was from what, the 80s and the 70s. So like, this is what a lot of people like my parents and your parents and other people's parents grew up listening to was Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was it. Everybody listened to Michael Jackson. I liked his ABC. I liked when he was in the Jackson 5. I liked his Thriller album. I liked a lot of his music, but then there's so much controversy around him now. And I'm just like, why do people wait until celebrities die to make up accusations and stuff? It's like, were you not powerful when they were alive to say all these accusations? Were you that afraid that they would sue you or something? It's like, did you not forget that the family members are still alive and the family members are gonna sue you? If no one knows what I'm talking about, just look it up and you'll see it, it's there. But it really pissed me off because it's like, they've done this to so many people. They did it to Whitney Houston when she died. They came out with all these accusations and stories and stuff. They did it about Elvis. They did it about Heath Ledger. They did it about so many different people. They did it about Paul Walker too, you know, like, oh, he wasn't a good father, blah, 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 blah. But he loved his daughter with his whole heart. And I believe that 100%. And then, oh, here's a house for sale. It's a pretty house. I know that lady too. I know the realtor. It's really pretty. So, I don't know. So yeah, it was just really sad. It was a sad time. So then when I came back to Florida, I ran into Lolly and I ended up hanging out with her. And then we went to Millie, we went to Moni, we went to Umo or whatever her name was. I forget what her name was. But we went to her house and we were watching it on the news about it. Why is this guy recording me and showing me to whoever's on the phone? Get the heck out of here. And then when you look at them, they were like, what are you talking about? Like, I know you're recording me. I could see your phone. You go from the front of your truck all the way to where I am. Like, oh my God. Even when you try to lose weight, you're still gonna have people that are gonna hate on you. Like 100%. You're gonna have people that are gonna hate on you. Like, that never stops. Oh my God, I'm passing Simone's old house. Or no, not this one, it's the next one. You're still gonna have people that are gonna hate on you, that are gonna judge you, that are gonna call you fat, whatever. But I love you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Peace.